Give me 1 second. I wanna. There it is. There's our goal. So yeah. We're gonna play more Three Hopes today. Sorry for not streaming yesterday. I just didn't feel like it. Okay, let's go on an expedition with Marianne then.
You need me?
Wearing your mic? No. Not Marianne. Definitely not Marianne.
Greetings.
Greetings, friend.
Not Marianne. Not Marianne. Okay. Gonna put it in. If we can just hold out and defend Deirdre, I'm certain Claude has a plan he'll put into action. What scheme could he have up his sleeve?
I hope everything goes well today. I was waiting for you. The breeze feels lovely.
As you walk along, lost in your thoughts, something flies in front of you.
I've never seen a bird of that color before. I wanted to talk to it. I often read books when I'm alone in my room. Actually,
That's what books you recommend?
my adoptive father is known as Lester's greatest orator.
Mm.
I'm the complete opposite. Let's give it a try. I'm adopted. How's... Let me see.
Because we already had that dialogue. Got a perfect conversation? No, it's not.
Sorry. Eye contact is difficult for me. I struggle enough to make conversation as it is.
Same, Marianne, same.
My adoptive father used to scold me for having bad posture. So now I'm always careful to sit up straight.
Trust girl.
That was amazing. I really appreciate it.
Does it sound better?
Thank you very much for your company today.
I'm already got B with Marianne.
What a wonderful meal.
Hey, you've still got some food left. You don't want it? That Ogma Wolverine meat's super hard to come by, you know.
Oh, I don't really eat meat. You can have it.
Yes, she is.
Don't mind if I do then. You know, I always feel strangely energized after eating this stuff.
You look so pleased to be eating it.
It's not every day I get to hear you laugh. Did I look funny or something?
No, it's just that the look on your face made me feel happy.
Instead of just watching other people stuff their faces, maybe you'd enjoy trying some yourself?
I'm perfectly content just watching.
Huh. Well, anyway, it seems like you've gotten more comfortable eating with me, Marianne.
I have. When you told me not to act like someone I'm not, at first I didn't know what to do with myself. But I still thought I could learn something from you. And as I talked with you more, I just got used to us eating together.
I see. Then why not branch out and eat with other people too? Mealtimes are a great opportunity to make new friends after all. Making conversation and sitting around the dinner table go hand in hand. That's how we ended up friends, right? It might be a good chance to get to know someone else. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, it's just... My adoptive father said the same thing to me once.
He did?
He often criticized me because I avoided other people so much.
Yeah, Marianne's just hitting different today. Because all the things she says, very accurate to me.
He said that, as the heir to House Edmund, I must be at least somewhat sociable. But he never bothered to understand how difficult it was for me to do that.
But you managed to make friends with me. I'm sure if you keep at it, you'll be able to overcome any difficulties.
Maybe you're right. But I don't think it's a good idea for me to get involved with too many people.
Why?
I only bring misery and misfortune to anyone who gets too close to me.
That's not true at all. Why do you even think that?
It is true. I know it.
Okay, if that's the case, then how is it possible for us to be hanging out right now without any problems?
You're right. I should have been more vigilant and kept some distance between us. But you're so kind and I just like being around you. I'm sorry.
Marianne deserves 1,000 hugs. Yes.
I'll stay as far away from you as I can from now on. I should go.
Hey, wait! Marianne! What am I gonna do about her?
Let's get to fighting.
I'll do my best.
My time to shine.
I will show you true nobility.
Get going.
Time to put my plan into action. Both the life to be saved and the life seeking to save the... Oh, forget it. What a hassle.
This will be a tough one, but we'll manage. Render your assistance at once!
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared.
Oh, I suppose need.
Keep your eyes on me.
That was fortuitous.
None shall surpass me.
No problem. I got it.
What a pain.
I knew this was a possibility. Just wait. I'll not falter. My word.
Rescued the brawler.
We did it. We did.
I hope this location proves useful.
Let's give this a shot.
Oh,
Get it?
if I must.
Let's get this a shot because he's an archer.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared.
They say about playing with fire.
Yes, that was great.
I'm dragging the others down.
It's nothing to boast about.
Gotta stay on guard.
Dying would defeat the purpose of all this.
Can never be too careful.
I can't just sleep. I mean to win.
I am using vulnerary.
This is exhausting. I've gained control of. Oh, if I must. Leave the stronghold.
Keep your eyes on me.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. Middling results, perhaps even adequate.
My turn at last. Now we have the advantage. That takes care of that.
We have done it!
Let's call this a success.
There she is. The queen.
You are not being a match for me.
Love her.
You face Petra McNeary, the new queen of Brigid.
your spot. Will you come with me? Fine, let's go.
Okay, who leveled up? Linhardt did.
Was any of this worth it?
Yes, it was.
I knew this was a possibility. I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough. I'm prepared.
Nice.
Okay, everyone's there. Claude, what are you doing?
It will never be yielded.
I guess it's now or never.
I'm ready whenever you need me. I got you. What do you think of this?
These two? No problem, I got it.
I'll show you. I'll tell you what's gonna happen when it happens, okay? We beat her.
In any event, the rescue is a success.
Good, but not enough.
You can Another trick up the old sleeve. This is quite fascinating.
So, earlier today I played the Live Alive demo. You free a farming village from bandit control. The villagers give you a gift in return.
That's so.
You saved our lives. The village gathers these, and we want you to have them. There's a rogue rummaging through the garbage.
Indeed.
No! Just let us live! Here! We'll give it back everything we grabbed! The enemy has already retreated from here. Some useful items have been left behind. Caravan of merchants have gathered, one asks for your aid.
That's so.
You save me time and time again. Allow me to give you a discount. Upon investigating the rock face, you discovered a vein of gold. You sold the gold and added the funds to your war chest.
Time to work you into shape.
I want to do more.
I'll put this to good use.
I am capable of so much more.
Time to work you into shape. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Hello.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Time to go to work.
Let's move.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh! Thank you, D-Day Live, so much. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Three Hopes for charity. We're raising money for colon cancer. So, guys, if you like what you see, please follow. And I hope you enjoy. Should I sticker your new bottle? Yes.
Let's earn our keep.
Let's get to work. I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Feel free to do my share of the fighting too.
Out of the way!
Not a problem. I've got this.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry.
Let's switch to
Oh, we
Shamir.
can skip my turn, you know.
That's not Shamir.
Stand back.
This is Shamir. Got to get Ferdinand then. I'm sure the voice actor would be behind this too. Rest in peace. Yeah, sadly I chose Golden Wildfire, so and you can't play as him in that route. But yeah, when I saw him, he does appear though, and when I saw him I nearly cried. Thanks for the follow, D-Day Live. I really appreciate it.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot. Disappointing.
I'm on it.
Sorry, we weren't strong enough.
Easy enough.
Yeah, let's do. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Stand back.
Maybe you can? Yeah, D-Day Live followed me.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
All right, here I go.
Take a breather.
Hi, Mom! Yes, it's on the table. In the dining room. Sorry, my mom wanted to ask something.
Not a problem. What's
I'll
next?
take point.
Okay. Yeah, let's do. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Not a problem. I've got this.
All right, here I go.
This doesn't look good.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
That was pretty good.
The donation thing is not broken. It is working as planned.
Switching it up, huh?
Okay. Well, it was nice seeing you. I hope you come back soon.
All we've got?
Your visit was appreciated.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Not a problem.
I'll take point. How can I face my comrades after this?
That's enough, right?
Jeez. Jameer got absolutely obliterated.
Target captured. Things aren't heading in the right direction.
Take a breather.
I know what hit him.
I'm all for going on genocide runs, but it's not quite feasible now.
I'm dragging the others down.
We did it! Not a problem. I've got this.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
Alright, here I go! Did you see that? My muscles always win the day!
Muscle madness indeed.
We got it under control.
Not really.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
That went perfectly. All thanks to me, of course.
My turn.
I might have a problem.
Out of the way!
You know, to get to the next one.
Here it comes! You're done! Yeah, not bad.
It's my turn!
Hooray! That sweet smell of success.
We did it. Or we didn't.
Don't worry.
We're not losing to anyone!
This place is ours now.
I got this! Here I go! Not yet!
There we go.
I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
strength will get me.
That should come in handy.
How's this gonna...
Getting stronger.
Spring had a mysterious legend about it. Apparently, there's some sort of benefit to bathing in it. Your archers have come to you proposing a strategy. Our skills have been honed. Please let us help you in the next battle.
You're not wrong.
Well, looks like you've been training hard. Might not be a bad idea to incorporate you into our strategy. Some supportive civilians have offered to furnish you with supplies.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
My camp is now level D.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Yeah, we're not gonna be needing Nosferatu. Nosferatu! had to.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I'll master this. I had this talent hidden away?
There must...
Time to work. Can't wait to see how you do.
I will show you
Lauren.
true nobility.
Good to go.
God, and guess the third one will be Alexis here.
There's no time to waste.
Let's earn our keep.
I will
Not a problem. I'm here to
defend this land.
Watch closely. A disadvantage is nothing to fear. We will turn this around.
just in time. We could use a hand.
That was a nice combo.
You can count on me. I'll...
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Now it is my turn. There is...
Let's take it down at once.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
Now, let us bring it down.
Bring it around downtown.
We'll be... You can count on me. I'll do my best taking this now.
Take a breather. No problem. I got it.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Okay, what's next?
Would you expect any less of me?
You shall pay for this. You hear?
Let's try this. Let's... My turn?
Watch closely.
This will help secure our victory. We're done for. The rest is up to you.
What do my best.
None shall surpass me.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
We cannot allow the battle to continue trending this way.
We've got an emergency. Back up.
No problem, I got.
That was adequate.
Now is the time to stand our ground.
Take a breather.
I might be in a little trouble.
You changing places?
Is that all we've got?
Job well done, if I do say so myself.
I face my comrades after this.
What did you expect?
My moment has arrived. Blame me all you want. One step closer to my goal.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
My turn.
I gotta fall back.
Yeah, not.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
It's my turn.
Move out! You shall pay for this. You hear?
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough. For a brighter tomorrow.
It's always squad time.
Nice.
I'm not there yet.
My turn at last.
You won't lose, no matter what.
That was nothing for me.
I don't know how we held them off, but we did.
I S-ranked that. Bullying, bullying, bullying.
I fought. One step closer to my goal.
This is suitable.
most influential people.
Indeed.
I have high hopes for you. Make sure you do not disappoint. There are small boats headed for a large merchant vessel that's out at sea. We can't let down anchor here, so we're straightening smaller boats together to make a pontoon. Interesting. I never thought to use boats that way. That may be advantageous in a naval battle. You visit a fisherman's house, he is injured and cannot go out to fish.
So here's the thing.
I was shot at by bandits and they did it partially for sport. I'm resting and taking it easy, but it's taking a long time to heal. Now let's do the extra quest.
I don't care much for battle.
Oh, me?
Time to bring down our quarry.
I'm ready anytime.
Time to go.
I must live through this, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Help me out here.
Right behind you.
I'll fight. I'd like your...
Serve you.
Sorry.
What a pain. Stay close to me.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
Hey, it's my turn. Thanks. Yeah.
That was nothing.
Come on, let's move.
Fine, let's go.
I'll fight too. Please, come with me.
I'm here to help.
We're not losing to anyone.
Keep your eyes on me.
Favorite unit? I really like playing as Roman. Wow. Ignat's just...
It's my turn.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
But yeah, I just remembered I was saying this earlier. And I didn't get to finish my statement. But I was playing the Live Alive demo earlier. It looks really fun, but it's really slow paced. Like, it takes like 10 years to get through the dialogue. Like, I mean, how long it's just like it's not even funny how like slowly the characters move around on the map. It still is pretty fun.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
Was any of this worth it?
Okay, pontoon bridges.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
I think this will go well.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get any slower than the health drain from Diamond and Pearl.
Thanks.
No.
Get me out here.
Let's relink up.
I guess it's now or never.
But yeah, Live Alive is how like it's just very, very slow. Like almost infuriatingly slow.
Keep your eyes on me.
Good thing I didn't slink off for a nap.
MVP Ignos. Now we gotta get... Now, we just gotta get our final preparations done for the next battle.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Sasa? Is that about Sasha Kalajic?
Hey there. Need something? Is this it? Is this it? See you around.
Welcome. Come back soon.
Yeah, oh.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
That's the lowest HP. Oh, Scythia would need that. White Verona, who has the lowest resistance. Probably be Hilda. Out of our mage units, who has the lowest magic? 21, Marion 17. We need it for Linhardt. Yeah, Lawrence would need it.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Deirdre style fried pheasant.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Sure, I can help.
I always get the job done, and I'm thorough.
We all must do our fair share.
We have new supports, it seems. Roman and Shamir.
I should call it a day. You sticking around?
Nah, I should finish up too. Thanks, Shamir. I have to work out new unit formations for our next battle.
You're pretty conscientious for a mercenary. That's rare in our profession. Well, sorry to cut and run. Good luck with all that.
No worries, I can handle it. It's my responsibility, after all.
Right, well, if you ever need a hand, just let me know.
Really? Thanks. Dependable as always, Shamir. Honestly, you're so mature for your age. You always seem so composed, almost wise, even when we're just chatting.
I wouldn't say wise. Save that for the higher-ups. I just mind my own business. Plenty of mercenaries do the same.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
You know, you're pretty easygoing yourself, even by merc standards. Have you been on your own for long? Didn't you belong to a mercenary group at some point?
Yeah, but I bounced around a lot. Let's see, the company I was with the longest was probably Burling's Mercenaries, the last one I joined. But then we clashed with Gerald's band, and I was the only one who survived.
There isn't a mercenary who hasn't lost someone or something along the way. But losing trusted comrades stays with you.
Yeah, Captain Burling, Getz, Lasley.
This is the first time he brought those guys up, like literally. They die in the first level of the game, and now he's sad about it.
We were a tight-knit group, if a little rough around the edges. I would have been content staying with them till the end.
Maybe your experience is what's made you so pragmatic. It takes real strength to overcome
Did you miss a
past
reason
hardships
for
and
no
move on.
light?
That's what I think, anyway.
You know, you seem way more pragmatic than me. I wonder what made you that way.
You should know not to pry into a mercenary's past. But if the right moment comes, maybe I'll tell you about it.
Ooh. Wait, crap. Gotta go back to camp.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay, who likes it? Claude and Raphael. All allies died due to Roman's cooking.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Hey, thanks. It's nice to have a friend who knows what I like.
Wow, that hit the spot. I'm so glad we're friends. Come back whenever you're hungry.
We have one more support.
Hey, I was wondering if I could ask you something. I heard that you don't have any parents. Is that right?
What kind of question is that, Raphael? Why do you just randomly ask somebody that? Why?
Yeah, the woman who raised me died, and I don't even know who my birth parents are.
That must be tough for you, huh?
I don't really feel sad about it or anything, but I do think about my birth parents sometimes. It can weigh on me, not knowing who I really am, you know?
Well, you might not know who you are, but you still work hard and you keep your chin up through it all. That makes you super strong in my book.
Everyone loves Raphael. It's impossible not to like him. He is the best.
Hey, Raphael, your parents are gone too, right?
Yeah, both my mom and pa died in an accident.
Like, literally. TV Trope says that he's basically there like, he went through all his character development off screen, so he's basically there to provide a stable foundation for anyone he supports with. He's supposed to be, like, a guy who helps the others do their problems.
Well, then you're just as strong as I am. You work harder than anyone I know, and you do it all with the biggest grin in the world.
Of course. It's easy when you love training as much as I do. Hey, I just realized something. We've sure got a lot in common. Our parents aren't with us anymore. We're both commoners scraping our way through this war, and most importantly...
What could be more important than that?
Yeah.
Both of us have got some serious brawn.
I might disagree with that. Roman's a bit of a twink.
I appreciate that, but our body types are completely different. Not sure this really counts as brawn.
Sure, you're a little scrawnier than me, and maybe a lot smarter. But you know, my brain's been getting a constant workout ever since we opened the inn.
You have an inn?
Oh, yeah. I went home and started one up with my grandpa and little sis once the academy shut down. Running a business like that takes a surprising amount of muscle. Sure, there's regular stuff like hauling things around, but you need brain power too. If you ever want to make a profit, you have to pay real close attention to keeping the books straight. I mostly let my sis handle that stuff though. That muscle still needs more work for me, which means I'm in charge of the cooking. But that has its own share of problems.
Yeah, it can be tough to find your footing when you switch jobs, especially if you have to start doing things outside your wheelhouse. Trust me, I've had my fair share of growing pains getting used to the army life. Everything's way different from how it worked with my merc groups.
But don't you just fight? That doesn't seem so different to me.
As a mercenary, the only thing you're responsible for is yourself. Show up and do the job right, and you'll get your pay. But having soldiers to command, people I'm in charge of beyond just myself, that's a huge change for me. And there's way more to military work than just plain combat. Stuff like managing resources, making sure everyone has the weapons and armor they need. I don't think I'm bad at math per se, but it's definitely not something I'm used to doing. And the more stuff there is to keep track of, the harder it all gets.
Hey, you're not so good at using your brain either. We're practically twins. That makes us pals now, right? I've got your back. So you just keep on working hard, buddy.
Right back at you. Let's keep fighting the good fight.
That was a very long support. My takeaway, I love Raphael. He's the best.
Welcome. That all for today? 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 Come back soon.
Hey there. Need something? Is this it? Is this it? See you around.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Now we get to the battle. The Deirdre Gambit.
I never imagined we would have such a difficult time advancing when our
Here he
foes are
is.
so disorganized and dispersed.
Rest in peace, Billy.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have come. I can barely handle everyday life, let alone a difficult mission.
Perhaps you would have been better off remaining at Garreg Mach then? I volunteered for this assignment, but surely you had other options.
Stay at Garreg Mach? No way! I do not want to be there when my father shows up.
Then why not request a transfer for the Western Front? The Aryan Road is infamously impregnable. You would have been quite safe stationed there.
And risk running into Lady Rhea? She's even scarier!
How is that even possible?
All right. Well, in that case, there is little you can do but focus on the task ahead. I cannot say I am pleased with our progress thus far, but Deirdre is finally in sight. If we can take the city, our mission will be complete.
The Imperial Army has conquered much of central and western Regan territory. They'll attack the city in a matter of days.
Thanks, Shamir. Your scouting prowess is unparalleled. I don't know what we would have done without your reports. It sounds like there's no point trying to delay them anymore. We need to pull the entire army back to Deirdre immediately. Hilda, send word to Duke Goneril and apprise him of the situation.
Leave it to me, boss.
It seems the repairs to the strongholds and gates have been completed, and all according to your specifications.
We actually got it done in time, huh? All that's left is to get our troops in position and our defenses will be ready. The Imperial Army is practically at our doorstep. You should all head straight to your posts.
Got it. I'll tell the others.
All of our commanders are so young and inexperienced, myself included. We wouldn't have any hope of victory if it weren't for the combat experience you two bring to the table.
You're putting a lot of stock in my skills, little Claude. Never thought I'd see the day.
If you can just get us through this fight, I'll be able to turn the tables. Don't let me down, okay?
Who do you think I am, boy? You've got nothing to worry about.
You've just got to believe in your friends, Claude. If anyone can do this, it's us.
That's what I'm betting on it. Now let's win this.
Yes, we gotta get Balthus in here. The best boy!
I'll show you what I can do.
do my best.
There's no time to waste.
Balthus D's nuts!
Hang in there, everyone. We'll turn this around, just you wait. The port can't remain in enemy hands. Use everything in your power to take it back.
Ah, our fearless leader finally makes his entrance. We've been holding out all by our lonesome.
My apologies, Chief. I had my hands full elsewhere. We'll need you to maintain our defense. Everyone else, make sure she stays alive. No problem, I got it.
I'm not a child. No time to step down. I'm not a child.
Let's go.
No one.
I'm not a child.
It's my turn.
No one. Lysithea. Oh.
Nice work. Keep it up.
And you're back. So, please tell me you remember to recruit Balthus. If you don't, you are a monster. Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, we need someone. Okay, who do we have?
You can count on me. I've got you covered.
Take a breather.
Of course. I knew you were a person of taste and culture. Already?
I'm not done yet. A few scratches won't scare me into abandoning my post.
Yeah, I'm literally playing on easy mode. I will admit it. Best girl levels
I'm
up.
feeling confident now. I'm with you.
One more left. All right, come on. Here I go. Come with me.
Do I have a choice?
I got this.
Damn.
Okay, we need to go stabilize the front lines.
I'm
Just
sorry,
make sure
I
they don't
have to
steal
get
any
all
of
the
our
bases.
strongholds back. What? We captured the port. This does not bode well. Launch our surprise attack.
Oh lord.
Set up an ambush inside the city? Can't say I expected that. Changing places? Lower the drawbridge and intercept them.
We cannot allow them to break through our defense. Let us all band together.
Hey, maybe we should call in the archers?
All right, here I go.
Yeah, don't worry, I will.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Not a problem.
Archers, protect our line of defense.
Not a problem. I've got...
racing level 99, so it was a given that most would fall. That's easy.
It's my turn.
Take a breather. Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's try this. Let's see how...
Plenty of treasure here. Rights for the taking. And take it we did. Time for a quick exit.
Looting at a time like this? The nerve.
No one. Conservatives during Black Lives Matter.
At this rate, they'll break through our defenses. We need reinforcements.
All right, here I go. There.
No problem.
Whew. I'm glad we got all that stuff back.
I guess it's now or never.
Yeah, good to go. Blame me all you want.
It is always claw time.
My turn.
We'll protect Deirdre and the Alliance.
Gotta get the coins.
Not a problem. I've got it.
All right, here I go.
Damn.
Gotta get stronger.
I could never.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Yeah, I'll back you up.
My turn.
We are not finished yet. Keep up the assault. Show them what the Empire is made of.
I'll assist you.
Sword is better than axe. Worst achievement name ever.
We're one step behind. There's gotta be a way to turn the tables.
There it is!
Fear not. Host Sigisvald Goneril has arrived. I shall deliver Deirdre from the hands of the enemy. Into the fray.
Ah!
What are you doing here? Not that I'm complaining, though.
I will crush the Empire forces. Everyone, follow
me! Yeah, let's do this. I'll bet.
My lord, the fire orbs are ready.
Excellent. Prepare to fire. We shall blast a hole.
Did they at the very least die like true knights? Get it?
Oh no! Our defensive line is in jeopardy. Isn't there any way to stop them?
Claude, we're able to move the ships now. Nice work. If we bring them this way, we can use them as a bridge.
Lester's mightiest hero has come to our aid. We can't be defeated now.
Get those ships over here.
Now let's cross.
Take a breather.
changing places?
And the other king himself!
Alright, it's my turn. All hands, attack!
Wait, this...
Wait, isn't that faulty? What's he doing fighting for the Empire?
Exactly, Hilda!
Bring it down!
It's my turn.
Into the fray. This way, Hilda.
What? You need me?
Yeah, I know the one.
My turn?
Now is our... They cannot stop us.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes. Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll take over. Haven't you heard of the jaw-dropping king of grumbling?
All right, take it down.
Now is our chance. They cannot stop us.
All right, here I go.
And now the battle that we've been...
Guess I better prepare for the worst.
Yep, the battle we've been waiting 2 whole years to see. Balthus versus Holmes.
Did you see that? My muscles always win the day.
Oh, it's been a while since we've had a serious fight. Come at me, Balthus.
I've heard conflicting reports.
This isn't my finest moment.
Like, but I don't think it might not have a final, like a third route. But I'm not quite sure. I could be mistaken.
Changing places?
And I probably am. I mean, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Well, I have 4 units on the field going to do different things. This is my play style.
Take a breather. We can't hold out any longer. Not a problem. I've
got...
Please,
Into the
send
fray.
help!
It's my turn.
No problem, I got it. Sorry. One step closer to my goal.
All right, here I go. There's...
We managed to take out one of those weapons.
Take a breather.
I got it!
This stronghold will fall. Let's link up.
If you would like, maybe...
Dorte, best boy. Well, besides Baltus, of course. And Holt. And Ferdinand. And Linhardt. And Ignatz. And Raphael. And literally everyone in this game who isn't named Lorenz.
Thank goodness.
Okay, Count Varley.
Bombard us anymore.
Not a problem. I've got this.
No problem, I got it.
All right, here I go. Get ready.
Show no mercy.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
I'll take over.
This way, Hilda.
Go get him, Holst.
Anything for my darling.
I still have a long way to go.
You can't fall back now. My reputation as the illustrious king of grappling would take a hit. Let's do this!
Baldy, just give up already. Why don't you join us instead?
I've got no right to choose now that I'm beat. Do whatever you want with me.
Did not think I...
Now is our chance. They cannot...
I had underestimated you.
It's my turn.
Fortunate. All units, attack! Follow me!
It is a noble's duty to protect the people. We must recapture Deirdre.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
I'll take over. Now is our chance. They cannot stop us.
My turn.
I'm all right.
I'll assist you.
Not a problem. I've got...
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes. We changing places?
This stronghold will fall.
Yeah, Raphael will be when you do this.
We'll rush the stronghold at once.
try this. Let's see.
Alright, here I go!
Into the fray. My apologies.
There he is.
I must not fail here. This is for the future of the Empire. I make my own luck.
Your luck's run out.
Ah, that's just the perfect, like segue. Oh. Yep, I don't have any more space on my foot.
Go get him, host!
I spent the last bit on the live alive demo.
I shall not lose, no matter who comes from me. I cannot retreat now. Let my ambitions get the better of me. We must withdraw and regroup. Fall back!
We won! I want to hear those victory cheers, folks.
Victory
They're
screech!
probably planning a second assault after they regroup. But we'll see if that actually happens.
Look! The Imperial army is retreating!
Steady, Hilda. Don't
I
get
will.
too excited just yet. We've only repelled the first wave of their assault. The Empire has been funneling a great deal of troops into Leicester since taking control of the Great Bridge of Murden. I expect they'll have plenty of reinforcements at the ready, fresh and fully prepared to fight.
Sharp as ever, Holst. I was thinking the same thing. We're not out of the woods just yet.
But you still have your plan, right?
I believe it is high time you explain exactly what scheme you hold up your sleeve.
Just keep your eyes on the enemy and you'll know soon enough. Assuming the plan actually succeeds, that is.
What do you mean by that?
Enough with the theatrics. Do you truly intend to evade our questions, even now?
Well, if that's what our leader says, we'll just have to monitor the Imperial army and await good news.
If you are satisfied with that, Lord Holst, then it will have to suffice.
How long are we gonna have to wait before we know if it worked?
Good question. I'd say about 3 days, give or take. If everything goes as planned, it'll all be clear as a nice summer sky. And Lawrence, apologies in advance.
Why are you apologizing only to me? That feels somewhat disquieting. Oh, very well. I shall wait to see just what it is you have been scheming.
I'm not on my phone!
But to be clear, if this plan of yours fails, the Alliance is finished. We will no longer be able to resist the Empire.
Yes, I'm well aware. Failure isn't an option.
That's something.
I still have a long way to go.
I want to grow even more.
I fought, and I won. One step closer to my goal.
How's this gonna help?
And here he is! And here he is!
Move the injured soldiers to the rear. All those who can fight, reform your ranks. As soon as we are prepared, we will launch another attack on Deirdre.
Another one? Why don't we just, wait for Count Berkeley's?
Our enemy is exhausted, while we have plenty of soldiers who are unharmed and able to fight. This is the most opportune time to strike.
Lord Ferdinand.
Ah, General Ladislava. We've been waiting for you. Has Count Berkeley's arrived?
No, he has yet to depart the Empire. There has been some suspicious activity in southern Leicester that has made the Minister wary to proceed.
Suspicious activity, you say? Do we have any idea what the Alliance is plotting?
Not to my knowledge, sir. As much as it pains me to say it, perhaps we should fall back until we know more.
And yet here we stand, on the precipice of victory.
General Ladislava, our scouts have returned.
And what do they report?
Gloucester soldiers have launched a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Murden. We've lost control of the bridge.
Irvin Fritz Gloucester, you legend.
We anticipate that House Gloucester and Ordelia's forces will soon seize the lands that belong to House Phlegathon.
So, Count Gloucester was deceiving us all along.
What? We've been tricked? Oh no, 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 no! We're doomed!
Like, imagine if Lawrence was even 100th as cool as that. But he's a fucking dweeb.
It seems we've blundered right into an Alliance trap.
We have to retreat. Get out of here! Find someplace safe to hide!
Calm yourself, Bernadetta. A leader must project confidence for the good of their soldiers. We shall begin an orderly march to the Great Bridge of Murden at once. Though the enemy may give chase, stopping is not an option. We must maintain our course for the Empire and let nothing deter us.
Understood. I am with you, wherever you may take us.
And that's why you paralyzed his piece of shit son. Yeah, because fuck Lawrence. Worst character in the game. Like, I mean, yeah, those who slither may have like tortured a bunch of people, but they're significantly better than Lawrence.
I apologize for leading you both into this debacle. For now, all we can do is pray that any part of our host makes it back to the Empire safely. Forgive me, Edelgard. I may not be able to keep my promise to you after all.
The Imperial Army is on the run. Looks like my plan went off without a hitch.
According to a messenger from my father, Gloucester forces have launched a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Murden.
What did you say?
The power of Morgoth. The Balrog of Morgoth.
What did you say?
A Balrog of Morgoth.
What did you say?
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
What did you say?
The Imperial forces were caught completely off guard and have been driven back. The bridge is once again under Alliance control.
Wait, I forgot the most iconic line. Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him. Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him.
He also said that Count Ordelia is working with Count Gloucester to fortify southern Leicester.
Using a false surrender to draw the enemy into a disadvantageous position. I take it that was your plan, my lord?
Yeah, basically. Except that Count Gloucester wouldn't have acted if we hadn't won
Hi,
the battle
Dad.
for Deirdre. That was the promise we made. And thanks to all of you, I held up my end of the bargain.
So, what's all that mean now?
They're saying that House Gloucester and House Ordelia never really betrayed the Alliance.
I hope you can all forgive me. I knew the whole time, but my father had sworn me to secrecy.
Yeah, you have to keep the surprise cavalry thing. Like, if you tell people, it ruins the whole thing.
You knew about this, Lysithea? But my father never breathed a word of it to me. Claude, why was I not informed?
'Cause you're a bitch, Lorenz.
Again, I'm sorry about that. Your father made me swear not to say anything until it was over and done with.
But why? Is this another sign that he has yet to consider me a worthy successor?
Well, you know what? If he doesn't, I don't blame him. If he does, he is out of his damn mind.
That's not it, Lawrence. But it's also not my place to speak for your father. You should ask him yourself the next time you see him. I'm sure this all came as a shock to you, Lawrence, but there's no time to sulk. We need to move, and quick. If we don't surround and quash the Imperial army right away, this little plan will backfire, and Count Gloucester will be the one left vulnerable.
He's right. If Count Burgleys were to enter the fray now, our allies at the Great Bridge would be caught in a pincer attack.
Who's this Count Burgleys person?
The Empire's Minister of Military Affairs. His house holds the territory on the opposite end of the Great Bridge.
Well, I told you, they are very clever, and they were right not to tell Lawrence about it, because you can't trust him with anything. Not because he's like an Acheron type, but because he's a bitch.
I've yet to face him on the battlefield myself, but he's regarded as the greatest warrior in the Empire.
I see where this is going. We need to move.
I hate to ask this of you when you're still exhausted from the last battle, but I'm going to need one more push from each of you.
Golden Wildfire. The leader's stratagem. The Alliance army pushes back the Empire at Deirdre, where they receive word that Count Gloucester has rejoined the Alliance. It seems his disloyalty was all part of a deceitful plan. With their position lost, the Imperial army begins to retreat. Claude and his allies press forward, planning to surround them as they flee to Adrestia.
The Imperial forces within the Alliance are currently dispersed between the western part of Riegan territory and the northern part of Gloucester lands. They're making a desperate attempt to march south, but Count Gloucester's persistent attacks have slowed their progress.
I would appreciate it if you could be more precise with your language. In fact, my father's tactics have halted the Imperial Army's southward advance.
I'm pretty sure that's what I just said. Anyway, here's where we come in. We'll surround the enemy, cutting off their retreat and cornering them in western Riegan territory. Then, we give them a good thrashing.
That's it? Sounds kinda simple if you ask me.
Hey, what more could you want? All the best plans are easy to understand. Trust me, it's a sure win.
Okay, here's my plan. We kill Lorenz. That's it. It's easy to understand, so it's the best plan.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Even I know what's going on now.
Yes, I
We just
am.
have to herd the Imperial army into western Riegan territory and stop them from moving any further south, right?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Just remember that the enemy knows this is their last stand. We have to proceed with caution.
I feel like my opinion on Lorenz changed from can you shut up for 5 minutes to I guess he's here now. Shut up, Lorenz. Well, yeah, it's always shut up, Lorenz.
I want to finish them off before Count Burgleys has a chance to muster a sizable army and mount an attack.
Ferdinand and Bernadetta are leading the Imperial army, right?
I'm guessing you'd rather not kill them? Believe me, I don't want that either.
Yeah. Bit too soon.
We may have been in different classes, but they're still our old friends from the Academy. Once our forces are in place, I plan to offer them terms of surrender. But for now, We need to focus on driving their army into a corner.
You got it! I swear on these biceps, I won't let them get away!
Muscle madness indeed.
I don't know. I'm not convinced it's gonna be that easy. But I guess that's besides the point. We've got to get out there.
You said it. Let's move out.
I can't believe that Count Gloucester betrayed us. The Great Bridge has fallen back into enemy hands.
Now that our troops are trapped on Alliance lands, House Regan and House Gloucester have them surrounded on both sides. It's doubtless one of Claude's clever little stratagems, and it stings.
I don't understand. Everyone is aware of the troubled history between Regan and Gloucester. Why would they decide to bury the hatchet now? Unless this supposed feud is little more than a web Claude has spun for this exact moment.
Perhaps it is, but perhaps not. For all we know, he wants us to overthink the situation and make a greater mistake.
As it stands, Ferdinand's forces are trapped behind enemy lines. The Minister of Military Affairs is moving to recapture the Great Bridge of Myrddin with all haste.
Yeah, seeing Hubert's other eye is just cursed. He's blind in his right eye. Yeah, that's why he has it covered. Dimitri isn't blind in the eye. He has the eye patch over, but we all know Hubert is.
However, I fear he lacks a sufficiently sizable force to do so swiftly enough to reach our isolated comrades before they are crushed.
We cannot stand idly by while our allies are in danger. What are our options, Hubert?
I have already taken the liberty of engaging several promising mercenary companies. I directed them to covertly enter Alliance territory and provide reinforcements to Ferdinand.
Why was I not informed of any of this?
From the very beginning, I had my doubts about Ferdinand and his ability to lead our troops to victory. I employed these mercenaries using my own personal funds, which obviated any need to report it.
Hubert commits tax fraud.
And you believe they'll make it to him in time?
I do. It turns out that they are quite familiar with the terrain. I am confident that they will prove well worth the cost of their contracts.
It's funny, Hubert, to think that your complete lack of faith in Ferdinand might be the very thing that saves his life. The world truly is a mysterious place.
Mysterious indeed.
Let's talk.
Ah, Roman, have you heard the news? Circumstances dictate how people act. As such, I believe things are about to get much more difficult for you. Though perhaps that will be a welcome change for a mercenary of your caliber. You will undoubtedly face the Ashen Demon again. I do hope you'll emerge victorious this time.
Excellent.
We have a new facility where you can research battle tactics. Studying is no substitute for real-life experience, of course, but it should still prove useful. Take a look when you have the chance. I'm glad my brother's joined us, but he needs to give me more space. He just told me I should go home because he's too worried about me. I wish he wouldn't baby me so much. I'd been so curious to find out what the boy had been plotting. But I never would have guessed how he teamed up with Irvin. Two of them usually fight like cats and dogs. Oh, Irvin is Count Gloucester, little Lawrence's father.
jeez.
All things considered, they might be a good match for each other. They both have a penchant for cooking up cunning strategies. Traveler's Journal. A record sitting larger than the world side of Fodlan. Author's identity is unknown. Experience firsthand. Bridges, an archipelago nestled between Fodlan and Dagda. A land of plenty, is often heralded as a perfect unit of the gentle sea and nature's bounty. Both Fodlan and Dagda have long valued to claim this territory as their own. Srang. Srang was once the name of an enormous peninsula to the north of Fodlan. Today, only the northern half has kept the moniker, while the southern half now falls under the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Several warlike clans call this great wasteland their home. Certain areas of this region are comprised of rocky desert. Dusker, a peninsula to the north of Fodlan and the west of Srang. The people who once inhabited their area were decimated, and it now falls under the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The land boasts nothing noteworthy to make it a desirable travel destination, but rumors of valuable minerals waiting to be unearthed abound. Ogma Mountains, an enormous mountain range somewhere south of central Fodlan. To the west forms the border between the Empire and the Kingdoms, surrounding Garreg Machyn, cutting across Empire territory. Hey, Allie, after I finish Golden Wildfire, where I don't recruit person, should I do it where I recruit person, and do Crimson Flower in 3 houses, or should I do Crimson Flower before I recruit person? Do Golden Wildfire first, where you don't recruit person. It is home to many animals and plants that cannot be found elsewhere, as well as a plethora of valuable mineral deposits. Ogma balls! Sorry. Claude's plan has given me a glimmer of hope, but the idea of annihilating the Imperial Army is just so... Yeah, I hear you. We know people on the other side, so it would be a hard victory to celebrate.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. I hope we can convince them to surrender.
Excuse me.
The enemy army's general in the last battle was the heir of the Empire's Prime Minister, Duke Ire. Rumor has it that Duke Ire lost his position after clashing with the current Emperor. Do you think the Duke's heir was sent to the front lines instead of being condemned with his father? Probably, because he did nothing wrong.
By the way...
So the tide has turned in our favor? Wonderful. Keep it up so we can continue trading safely, yeah?
Nothing to report. Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. I'm actually from the Empire and my family still lives there. But please, don't hold back on my account. My father's a tradesman in town, so the war shouldn't affect him. And my little brother's in the Imperial Army, but I doubt I'll ever have to fight him. After all, I won't be seeing much of the battlefield since I've got to guard this gate. It's been some 100 years since Deirdre saw battle.
I would appreciate
I never want to set eyes on the Imperial Army again. Drive them out for good, would you? I'm so relieved House Gloucester rejoined the Alliance. If they stay with the Empire, we would have had to face Count Gloucester in that battle. Yeah, I'm glad that it didn't come to that, though you never know what'll happen in the future.
What?
Please don't say such things. That's like asking for something bad to happen.
Okay.
I had my reasons for working with the Empire, but I'm originally from Leicester. I've got a half-brother there, not to mention friends and some other people I'm indebted to, so I'm glad things worked out this way.
Hey!
Are those people you know in this army?
Right.
Yeah, Holst and I have been buddies since we were kids. I'd rather not have to tangle with him. As for the people I'm indebted to, It seems they're dotted around here, not them. Anyway, I'm officially fighting for the Alliance now, so I hope we'll have each other's backs.
Must be my lucky day.
Claude and Count Gloucester planned what would happen at the Great Bridge of Myrddin in advance. My father had little choice but to follow the Count's lead. House Ordelia has always been at the mercy of other nobles or the Empire. I wonder when my father will be able to live in peace. History of Fodlan 1. Under the tyranny of ruthless disorder, the people endured a long period of suffering. The vile nemesis who proclaimed himself the King of Liberation delighted in war and bloodshed. Rather than rebelling against his persecution, the people of Fodlan fell to his death in a mad scramble to obtain power through murder and theft. 41 years before the founding of the Adrestian Empire, Saint Zeros appeared in the land of Enbar, and through the many unfathomable miracles she performed, spread light across the land. In doing so, she joined the shattered hearts of the purest people of Fodlan, who went on to form the Holy Church of Zeros. Imperial Year 1, the founding of the Adrestian Empire. In the first year of our calendar, the glorious Adrestian Empire was founded. Its name was gifted by an oracle, and its future blessed by the goddess. Its capital, Enbar, was chosen to govern the southern reaches of Fodlan, where the divine Saint Zeros also lent her power. Imperial Year 32, the War of Heroes. Wilhelm Paul Cresvel, the inaugural Adrestian Emperor, raised an army in pursuit of the unification of Fodlan. With his might, he hunted and destroyed any house's territory that dared to seek more power. Imperial Year 46, the Battle at Gronder Field. An intense battle erupted on Gronder Field, where the houses that were allied with Nemesis and the Imperial forces of the Adrestian Empire clashed. There, the Imperial forces emerged victorious. Imperial Year 91, the Battle of Talatean. The houses that were allied with Nemesis once again faced off against the Imperial forces, this time at the Talatean Plains. There, the evil Nemesis finally fell and the Empire secured a momentous victory. Imperial Year 98, the War of Heroes ends. The successor to great Emperor Wilhelm I, Lycaon I, succumbed to sudden illness. The Empire, which ruled over the majority of Fodlan, took this opportunity to put an end to the seemingly endless fighting. Here we research the latest and greatest tactics ever to grace the field of battle. If our findings pique your interest, I would be delighted to assist you. How about it?
My instruction comes at a high price.
Everyone's leveled up.
Don't neglect your daily studies.
Tactics are essential to any victory. I should keep them in mind as I prepare. I'm from Baron Albrecht's household. They are a minor noble family in the western part of Edmund territory. Since they are so removed from the front lines, the lady of the house is acting like the war doesn't affect her. But this crisis has certainly pained the young Baron. Incidentally, the mercenary that recently joined the army is, actually, never mind. We're gonna corner the enemy so they can escape and then smash them. But they're gonna do whatever they can to get away, so it'll be a challenge to round them all up. I'm a big and burly type, you know? Dashing around isn't my strong suit. Oh, but Lawrence's dad is going to be roughing it up too, right? That'll be a huge help. It is utterly disgraceful that I could not discern my father's plot with Claude. That they carried on whilst keeping me in the dark fills me with such a sense of emptiness.
You sure?
We haven't won yet. You still have a chance to show them what you can do.
Fascinating.
That is true. I shall be the one to guide the Alliance to victory. Yeah, no! No!
How's it going? Hey there.
I know everyone's exhausted, but it all comes down to this moment. Will we be able to subdue the Imperial Army on our borders before Count Berkeley's makes a move on the bridge?
I'm counting on
There's
you.
not a moment to lose. I'm counting on you, Roman.
Right on.
I won't let you down. This is exactly what you hired me for, and I'm gonna see this job through.
Thanks.
This is what I wanted to hear. I'm glad you're with us.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Hey! It's the Karen himself, Lawrence. Hey! Don't insult Ingrid like that! I'm about to get revenge on the Empire before the Alliance was crushed once and for all. But now we're in a position to completely turn the tables! I can't believe it! Our leader is something else.
Oh yeah.
I've heard rumors that the Imperial Army recently hired some famous mercenary companies. Apparently one of them is already in Leicester. We could end up facing them at one point.
Hey!
Do you know which companies they hired? I'm curious too, yeah? Unfortunately, I don't know anything more than that. I wonder if it's, never mind. Just talking to myself. Forget it. Yeah, she was talking about Gerald's mercenaries.
Let's see.
I just knew I would have to face Ferdinand. To be perfectly honest, he is much more suited to the defense than offense, but I imagine he volunteered himself to lead the army.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
it could be. His attacks felt desperate somehow. It's not really a question of being unsuited to offense, though. I think the Emperor simply indulged her friend's request.
I'm impressed.
I bet I know why Claude didn't tell us his plan. He didn't fully believe Count Gloucester would come through. But he probably had a backup scheme in case that one failed.
Well,
Don't you think? Probably.
You're busy?
Taking out the remaining Imperial troops in Leicester shouldn't be too tough. But if Count Berkeley launches an attack as well, we might not be able to fend him off. People say he's killed a bear with nothing but his two hands. That's how strong he is. Father is concerned for you, dear sister. Why not leave the rest to me and run along home?
Oh no.
No. I'm not ditching everyone just so I can be safe. I never thought I'd hear you say such a thing. It warms my heart to know you've found such good comrades. Besides, I won't be in any danger if you're on the battlefield too, right?
I see.
That's right. No matter how many enemies descend upon us, I won't let anyone lay a finger on you. You two are so close. I'm actually kind of jealous. I don't have any siblings myself. It'd allow me to become your surrogate older brother, though Hilda will always be my first priority. Yeah, I wouldn't take him up on that offer. He's handy to have around, but he's also a huge pain. In any case, Hilda, remember not to take my presence in battle as an invitation to be reckless. Yeah, trust me, I'm pretty risk-averse. People have this terrible habit of treating the 3 houses on the western edge of Leicester as they were the same. Oh my god, he said the name of the first game! However, their internal affairs couldn't be more different, largely because of their specific locations. House Burgundy must follow Count Gloucester in everything that they do.
It's like this.
Whereas my house is not as beholden to him because we border Daphne territory. Yeah, he seems that. Yeah, Holst doesn't have a crest. I was quite surprised to see this. Because he's like, oh, Holst is so good, you'd expect he'd have the crest of Goneril. He doesn't! Now we're gonna watch some supports and then we're gonna finish up.
Oh, hey Ignatz. What you reading?
Wow.
Yeah, he definitely didn't hear me. Hey, Ignatz!
Ah, what? Oh, it's you. Can you please try to not sneak up on me like that?
Sorry about that. I was trying to talk to you, but it didn't seem like anything was getting through.
Yeah. And and also he's a sword user, so.
Looks like you're really into that book, or whatever it is. What's it about? It doesn't look like battle tactics at the very least.
You're right. This is the Traveler's Journal. It chronicles.
I'm probably
places
gonna
that lie
donate,
beyond Fodlan's
like,
borders.
for my last stream of the fundraiser.
You've seriously been lugging books around with you? Though I admit.
Yes, it's fascinating. The author's unknown, but whoever it was really traveled to all these places.
I accidentally knocked the volume down on my headset.
It's amazing how vastly things can differ depending on where you are. Like the plants or the animals or even the ore in the ground.
It is quite cool.
And of course, the way people live in those areas is so diverse too. Like their food and their clothes. But what's most interesting to me is the architecture. Ruins in Fodlan contain ancient architectural styles that are, for some reason, also found on faraway islands.
All right. I get the picture. You talk like...
Well, I really try to place...
All right. I get the picture. You talk like you've seen it all firsthand.
Well, I really try to place myself in the author's shoes when I read. So I guess in a way, I have.
Yeah, that's not it.
I'd love to visit all those places myself, but that's easier said than done. Especially since I became a knight.
The way you say that makes me think you never wanted to be a knight in the first place.
Oh, no! No, of course I did. At any rate, both my father and my brother are pleased that it's official.
Sounds to me like you became a knight for them.
That's not it at all. I'm very happy with my decision, honest.
Stop lying to yourself, Ignatz.
Even though you can't go off traveling?
Everyone in Fire Emblem 3 Houses needs one thing, hugs and a friend, except for Raphael. He's happy. Raphael is the friend that is giving them hugs. We all know that.
Yeah, getting sent out to different locations for battle is kind of the same thing. Oh, but of course the mission always comes first. It's not like I go off wandering whenever I feel the urge.
Uh-huh. But you would if you could, right?
Why do you keep asking me about this? All these leading questions, they're uncalled for. I might not be able to travel of my own volition, but I can read books and go wherever I want in my imagination.
Imagination.
And that's good enough for me.
Now we're gonna do these 2 Claude supports, then we're gonna be done.
That's a tasty looking roast you've got there, Claude. Where'd you get it?
I love it when they just have pictures on the screen.
Oh, hey, Raphael. I nabbed it from the base we took over the other day. No big deal. Plus, it's about to go bad, so there's no point in trying to ration it out for the troops. Meaning?
You're giving it to me! Oh, yes!
Hold on there, big guy. Nobody can eat all of this alone, not even you. I was actually thinking we could all feast on it together. Want to help me cook it?
All enemies died due to Claude. All allies died due to Claude's cooking.
You bet I do. Might mean my stomach goes a little emptier, but feasting with the whole team adds a spice like no other. Just leave the rest to me. I'll kick this meat party off in style.
Hey, make sure you take it to the mess hall. Is he even listening to me?
Okay, the term meat party sounds extremely disturbing.
Wow, this looks incredible. Color me impressed, Raphael.
Well, you said it was about to go bad, right? I had to grill it up as quick as I could.
I mean, it wasn't going bad in a matter of minutes, but this is a huge help. Thanks. Weird. It felt like that was more than we could ever finish. But just mention food to the crew and it's gone in an instant.
Too bad, too. I was thinking I could split any leftovers we had with Maya and my grandpa.
Aww.
Doesn't it take days to get here from where they are? It would definitely have started rotting by then. Besides, this isn't really the chapter in history you want an old man and a child going out for a stroll.
Holst wouldn't have bad mushrooms, just poison food, lol. Yeah, he would have the mushrooms on as a side dish. If he survived the main dish.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Still, I hope that day comes soon.
Huh?
A time when we can invite your grandfather and sister over for banquets whenever we want. A time when it's not so dangerous for them to travel. Not that any of that'll be possible so long as this war keeps dragging on.
That's it, Claude! That's it!
Whoa! What's all the yelling for?
This meal was amazing, yeah. But a little voice in the back of my mind kept saying something was missing. And now I know what it is! Once the land's at peace again, we're gonna have a huge party! With Maya, and my grandpa, and everyone! After all, you can't savor a meal if you've got thoughts of war rolling around in your head.
Yeah, I think you're right. A banquet we can throw in peacetime is far better than one we have to put on hold due to the conflict. But in order to make that dream a reality, we'll need to create a future where the wild animals share their game instead of fighting over it.
Game? As in game meat? You have more?
Is Claude a vegan?
Sorry, just a metaphor for the eagles and lions, always at each other's throats.
Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
As for us deer, we're content with leaves. But where should we forage next?
And the last but certainly last and certainly least, Lawrence's support.
Sorry for the wait, Lawrence. So, what is it you wanted to talk about? Ooh, don't tell me. Is it about a girl?
Yeah, that's implying that Lawrence has any game at all, which he doesn't.
Ooh, I wish to discuss the consequences of your strategy at the Great Bridge of Myrden.
Oh, that. If it's an apology you want, I'll say it as many times as I need to. Both to you and your father. My plan left a cloud of treason hanging thick over the Honorable House Gloucester. I'm sorry, Lawrence.
This happens before the revelations at the end of last chapter.
Please, I have already accepted your apology. And besides, did my father not agree to your scheme? Luckily, my own person remains unsullied, and I will soon remedy the blemishes on my family name. You have my word.
If that's not it, then what do you want to talk about?
There is something I wish to confirm with you. A matter regarding the future of the Leicester Alliance. Can we really trust you, Claude? I have no qualms admitting that your work has freed the Alliance from a number of tight situations, and yet I have never been able to fully place my trust in you. The same is true even now. Were it as simple as choosing to believe, I would do just that. But this situation makes me uneasy. Day after day, I find myself forced to rely on a man with unclear roots and even more unclear intentions.
Your tongue's as sharp as ever, Lawrence. But I can't say I don't get where you're coming from. I wouldn't trust me either in your shoes. If I were you, I wouldn't let my loved ones touch a guy like me with a 10-foot poleaxe, let alone count on me to keep them safe.
You are quick to disparage yourself.
Yeah, maybe I took it a little far there. I mean, I'm not that bad, am I? Still, I'm not all-knowing or all-powerful like the goddess is. There's no way for me to know what the future might hold. Which means there's only one thing I can do. Stack my deck with as many cards as I can so we're ready for anything that comes our way. But on that front, the possibilities are kinda endless. No matter how many tricks I've got in my pocket, there's still this lingering worry I just can't shake. That's what I meant by not being able to trust myself. I feel like I'm constantly walking this tightrope with no clear end in sight. Lawrence? Are you even listening? If you were any quieter, I think you'd have died on the spot.
Well, I hope he would have died on the spot.
I am present, yes. I was just so shocked to hear you voice your anxieties that I struggled to find words. Could this be another of your schemes? What do you hope to gain by deceiving me, sir?
Whoa, slow down there. You're the one who brought this whole thing up, remember? Kinda rude to react like that after I go and spill my heart out to you, don't you think?
Forgive me, I seem to have lost my presence of mind entirely. I fear I may be entering a state of shock.
Just like a robot.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
Well, I guess that's it for today's stream. I will be back tomorrow with more of this. Okay, I'll find someone to raid, but I hope all you guys enjoyed. And I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah. Spoiler alert, Lawrence is Rhea. Saros. Thanks for the thing, but yeah, I have there's another charity stream. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and see you later, alligators.